Alrighty, Crane Gang. It is Friday, August 23rd. Going to Circle City tonight. Running on the late bus. We got our Enterprise vehicle. So thank you to Enterprise there, truck rental and Sturdivant. Hooked up. Gonna do one last walk around, and then off to the track we go. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for following along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow Crane Racing on all your social media pages, and yeah, see you at the track. Alrighty, got everything unloaded. That's the team right here. Myself, DC, and my dad. So, whew, it's toasty down here. It's a lot cooler near the lake. Pulled a 77, so we're probably gonna be in the last group, which is our last heat race. So, yeah, pits are filling up pretty full pretty quickly. As you saw earlier, it was kind of crazy. Cars, trailers out in the streets trying to get in, waiting for gates to open. So, but yeah, so need to get the car set up, do all the stuff that I normally do here. It'll be a little bit, probably less video footage again too, because it's just 3 of us now. I don't have the whole team. So, but yeah, so here we go, and let's roll. Alrighty, take a look at the track here. They're running go-karts tonight. That is legit. So yeah, fired the car off to make sure, because we had a fuel leak after last weekend at Wilmot. So changed the accelerator valve and wasn't able to fire it last night, so we fired it here at the track. Things running primo, and yeah, a lot of cars. So all the trophies right there, that's really cool. It's across here. So yeah, so I don't know what to expect tonight, just give her my all. You know, it's one thing, you know, with Wilmot, it's always, in the Wisconsin Wing, it's always the best of the best primo, and I think all of them are at the fastest they can go, so everyone else is catching up, so it's just making it a lot harder. But here, you never know. It just depends on who shows up. So yeah, they're running go-karts. Pretty cool. Dave Gross. Let's go. So yeah, so drivers meeting pretty shortly, and then after that, packing the track and ripping. Between Trace Mailer and I. So he starts pulling heat 2 and we start second. So, but yeah, the car was good at center. It just didn't feel like the right rear was digging in all that much. Turn 4 was really messy. So let's see here. There it is. Yeah, so here's Trace Mailer, 13.658, 13.665. Man. One of those nights where it's going to be everything. And yeah, I didn't see who's in Group 1, but most of like the top dogs in the steel box here are in Group 2, so no easy race. So made just a slight bit of change. Other than that, we're gonna leave it, see where it's at, and go from there. But man, points are getting tight. Every point matters. Then the guy that you're racing with is in the same heat, so a little nervous, just don't want to get into them, but hey, at the end of the day we're racing and it's a great day, and we'll go from there. So yeah, next up, heat race.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing!
I'm gonna go here, coming to the green, and Trace Mailer starting on the inside of me. He's the points leader. We're 4 points behind him with this race night and one more to come up. So I know points are tight. Got to beat him down into 1. And DC told me to just rip it and don't lift, and that's exactly what I did. Making her look race ready. And I am nervous because we start second. Track is one of those goofy things. It's like the heat race, so don't want to get too tight, but don't want to be too free at the end. And yeah, I'm just a little nervous right now, but I feel like throwing up. Blech. Comment below if when you start on the front row, if you feel this nervous or you feel like throwing up sometimes. So yeah, did what we had to do in the heat race to kind of even the points with get closer with the points with of Trace there. So comes down to the feature now with one more race night after this for the championship. So All right, so one thing about this feature that I'm not used to is lap traffic. I don't even remember when the last time the Wisconsin Wingless had heavy lap traffic. So Trace is only kind of like a second behind me, and this car right in front of us kind of jumps the cushion to one. Kind of spooks me a little bit, but yeah, so just slow down a little bit and just let the lap cars do their thing. Don't force anything. And if Trace was to catch us, let him throw something. Here I'm behind this car, and I'm just like, I'm going to have to throw a slider. I just didn't want to waste a lap behind a car. If I had to wait one turn, I felt okay behind a lap car, but a whole lap, I was just like, no. Here we are, like 2 to go. And like all these cars we've lapped once, twice, 3 times, and they're all racing each other, which is great. And just really hoping that these guys hold their line, and they do. They did a great job. But yeah, now it's 2 to go. But yeah, just trying to just stay out of trouble and not make a mistake in lap traffic and allow Trace to catch us. But we held off, and then it was a great night.
As those two set a blistering pace tonight. 25 completed. It's Derek Crane, Tress Mailer, waiting for Humphreys to cross. There goes Matt Humphrey finally, 11 seconds back, 13 seconds back for Owen Barr. Barr in 4th place was the only other car left on the lead lap. Chad Freeman's number 20, 5th place, 1 lap down. Ditto for the 91 to Brian Schrader for 6th place. 7th place going to Steve Thomas's number 27 and the 81 of Alan Brown. John Jackson's number 61X. 10th place was 2 laps off. That's Oliver Acard. And man, oh man, Derek Crane taught them a lesson here tonight.
Yes, we do, sir. He's pulling in right now, all the way from Racine, Wisconsin. With the plan tonight, Derek Crane. On the side of his car, we talked last time he was here, Hold My Beer, and he talked about the podcast and whatnot. If you haven't checked it out, great group of young men up there in Racine. Dad's down here, come out of the stands. Derek, welcome back to Victory Lane here in Circle City.
Oh, thanks for having us. That was so much fun. Track kind of threw me through a curveball there in the heat race, but we tightened it up, and I mean, it paid off. So it makes the 5-hour drive home a lot easier.
Yes, it does. A 5-hour drive with a victory and a trophy right there here from Circle City. A little bit of bragging rights, and I know the podcast will be excited to see that you put her parked here in Victory Lane.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change it to Hold My Trophy now, because it feels like we're on a roll in this car. The car that we won here last time, we destroyed that 2 weeks ago. So this car has been definitely a handful for a few nights now, but I think we got a handle on it.
Well, you got the monkey off the back. Congratulations, pick up your rubles. Do not forget to turn in your transponder. Have a safe trip home, Dad.
Awesome, thanks for having us.
Joey, guys, back up to you. Let's go racing!
That just happened. OMG. Thank you, Lord. Been so, just, I don't know, feeling off of this car. talked to Vanderveer last week at Wilmot. Kind of talked me off of like my thought process, which I think worked. By far it worked. Last Saturday at Wilmot, I felt the most comfortable in the car I've felt in a long time, and I went back to that. So thank you, Matt Vanderveer, because if it wasn't for your little pep talk last week, this would not have happened. So thank you. Yeah, I was a little nervous there on the start because I wasn't sure where that pole car was going to go, but left me at the top there, and I was like, okay, rail it, because like 1 and 2 I knew was going to curve up, so I wasn't worried about there, but 3 and 4 kind of looked weird, but it was kind of like a little bit underneath, and then once we got into lap traffic, thank you Circle City Raceway for having your TV streaming going lot, like on the back shoot on the TV, because every now and then I just check up and I could kind of see if the camera was on me or Trace, like where we were in relation to each other. First couple laps I was checking over my shoulder, see where he was at. Yeah, car was uber tight at the beginning, so I'm glad I didn't tighten it up anymore. Towards the end it started to fade a little bit, but I was kind of expecting a lot of yellows. But no, I don't know, so, but I think we lapped up to 6th, I don't know, and yeah, just thank you to all the lap cars there, for like, when they saw the blue flag, they got off the top, so I really appreciate that. Anyone that runs up front appreciates that, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, halfway, once we kind of got like really in the thick where I knew I was lapping a car for the second time and still lapping cars for the first time, I kind of like sat back a little bit, and just kind of like took my time. I didn't want to rush it. I'd rather Mailer try to stuff it in somewhere than me stuff it in for no reason. So, but yeah, it's been this was so much fun, and it's going to go down to the end, because championship night is October 19th, so we'll come down to the wire. We were probably tied, but we'll see in a day or two. So yeah, now we're gonna kind of just load everything up. 5-hour drive is gonna be a lot easier now, and yeah, it was a great night. So thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you to everyone. The team's not here, so even though they're not here, they still had a big part to play in this feature win. Last night, I mean, everyone was there till 9-ish, which was great, because like I actually got to bed at a decent time. I actually got like 9 hours of sleep before running around this morning. We grabbed the Enterprise truck. But yeah, Hunter, Dave, Autumn, Elliot, Maddie, if she could have been there, but she's out in Arizona right now. So no Maddie Cam, obviously, but DCTV, my dad, so thank you for the help there. And wow, yeah, I was feeling really nervous at the beginning of setting the car up, but yeah, like I said, just thank you to everybody who is on the team, who supports us. We only have about 12 hats left, so we're almost gone with hats. So if you want a 59 hat right now, let me know. Tomorrow we're going to Wilmot, and that's usually where they sell. We've sold a few hats here, but yeah, it was a blast, and we'll be heading home here shortly. Just load everything up. Got my garage here. If only they'd sponsor us, that'd be great, because I love the garage here. But yeah, it was a great night. I'm rambling, but yeah, so it's about 10:15ish, 10:20, something like that. So hopefully we'll be out here at 11, which is 10 o'clock our time. Get home at 2 a.m. Get a decent amount of sleep for tomorrow's night, and go from there. So thank you again so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow Current Racing on all their social media platforms, and I will see you at a track real soon. Peace out, Girl Scout.